The President of the United States, Barack Obama, has met the Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri Al-Maliki for talks at the White House. For more, our North America correspondent Craig McMurtry joins us now from Washington. Craig, good morning. So what was on the agenda for discussions?
Well, there was so much on the agenda. A legal framework for the possibility of US troops needing to return to Iraq in future, and interestingly, that wasn't really canvassed in the press conference that followed their substantial talks. The Iraqi Prime Minister came with his list of needs, including building the Iraqi military, building oil production. Barack Obama, in return, wanted to talk about the size of the US footprint that will be left behind and strengthening institutions that will build a stronger democracy and a judiciary, the press, the police. After their long talks in the Oval Office, the two men emerged to speak to reporters. Barack Obama characterised the relationship with the end of the war now. December 31 is the date for the departure of the last US soldier. He characterised the relationship as an enduring partnership, an equal partnership. Here's some of what he had to say.
People throughout the region will see a new Iraq that's determining its own destiny. A country in which people from different religious sects and ethnicities can resolve their differences peacefully through the democratic process. Mr. Prime Minister, as we end this war and as Iraq faces its future, the Iraqi people must know that you will not stand alone. You have a strong and enduring partner in the United States of America.
Barack Obama speaking a short time ago. And Craig McMurtry, what was it that Nouri Al-Maliki said in reply that the country needed from the United States?
Well, he is saying that it wants to boost oil production. He's looking to buy more F-16s. He wants to build the Iraqi military. He paid tribute to the sacrifice made by Americans. He went out to Arlington Cemetery with the President of the United States. He said thank you in his press conference. But it's noteworthy that their relationship is extremely professional. He was certainly making it clear that Iraq won't owe anything to anybody, that it will be its own sovereign nation. And he spoke about the breadth of work that needs to be done on the relationship and rebuilding the Iraqi economy. Here's some of what he had to say.
Rebuild all the sectors that were harmed because of the war and because of the adventurous policies that were used by the former regime, and we need a wide range of reform in the area of education.
Nouri Al-Maliki there. It's very important for the United States, isn't it, that Iraq be presented, if you like, as the poster child for what can happen with democratic reform, that perhaps in the Middle East a country can go through a grand upheaval that might even involve the United States military, but still emerge with a democracy intact.
No question. Barack Obama made that point about the enormous potential there is in Iraq to be an example to the region, talking about its capacity for growth economically, saying that it can grow faster than China. But there are still clear differences, notably on Syria, the position toward Assad that you referenced earlier. Nouri Al-Maliki saying that he certainly doesn't feel like he can call for his neighbour to abdicate. Barack Obama saying that both men agree that the violence there has been unacceptable, even though the two governments are taking different positions on how to respond to Assad. Nouri Al-Maliki is very concerned about regional instability there, and he's not even very happy about the idea of sanctions. The other big issue, the other big difference, the size of the US footprint left behind. An Iraqi journalist pointedly asked Barack Obama about why the need for 15,000 staff at the US embassy after the last soldier leaves. The footprint is going to be roughly 200 US military personnel and thousands of contractors supporting the US embassy's operations there. President Obama being very clear that there are still specific security needs, saying that there will be diplomats and civilians going in and out of Iraq trying to help build the country, and he wants them protected. Also highlighting the breadth of the relationship and saying that it needs that big presence there for some time, because this is an important transition phase coming out of these years of conflict.
Good to talk to you this morning, Craig. Thanks so much for that.
OK, take care.